Hello and welcome to this weather update for Friday, Good Friday, April 19th, 2019. Third video on the channel today, but this is important. I only thought there'd be 2 videos on what I play on the agenda down here in Maryland, but I was monitoring this back on Wednesday in New York, and unfortunately it looks like our peninsula is going to get rain. So as you're seeing right now, there is a rain squall approaching Western Virginia right now, and it's trying to make its way into Roanoke, but it's going to move pretty fast. So right now, let's just get the current temperature by Peach Plaza Station here in Ocean City. The current temperature right now is 61 degrees. Looking out from the Random Studio 2, which this is what I call the Maryland studio. Outside in Random Studio 2, the sun is actually peeking out right now, so that's pretty good. All morning, the sun has been hiding, but thankfully it is trying to come out now. It is a little bit hazy out there at the moment. There is a breeze. If you were out last night, and I will mention this as well, I was out last night, and it was very breezy right outside of my studio, and things were blowing all over the place. We're used to it on the shore. Believe me, we are. And there is a nice wave right now. I don't know what time high tide is. I didn't check that. I could check what time high tide is, just for fun. I could Google that. I was supposed to watch the high tide report on channel 16, but I guess not. Let's just check the high tides. Okay, looks like we did miss high. Right, here we go. High tide was at 8:15. Next high tide is supposed to be at 8:39. High tide tomorrow will be 9:01, and then followed by 9:23 p.m. tomorrow. So, I don't know. I might try to catch high tide tonight and see it, because I love seeing high tide from the luxury of the Random Studio window. Well, I will quickly mention that. So looks like high tide won't be important when it comes to when the winds pick up from the storm coming to the peninsula. So let's stay on topic. Current temperature right now before 3 p.m. as I'm recording is 61 degrees. There is a gust out there. Again, I've been noticing it all day as well. It is at 14 miles an hour, gust of 20 miles an hour. The winds will be picking up today. Our dew point is in the 50s despite the high humidity. And, for being by the shore, that doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me. Let's just check inland in Salisbury right now. See how their dew point is. I bet their dew point's high. Yep, look at that, 77. 77 in Salisbury. That doesn't surprise me. And what's their dew point? Yep, 70. Oppressive. Thank goodness I'm not inland. Thank goodness I'm not inland. I was inland, it would be miserable. So let's just check the temperatures currently in the peninsula right now. So once again, we're in the upper 70s in Salisbury. Trying to get by Crisfield. So Crisfield's pretty decent today. Chinneteague. See, Chinneteague would be a good place today. Chinneteague is in the upper 60s today. That would be tolerable. But here in Ocean City, we're cooler, so beats us. Bethany Beach 66. By Rehoboth, it's about... Wow. Rehoboth's in the mid-70s. That's surprising. Yeah, and I bet Dover's... Yep, Dover's in the mid-70s today. Inland and Delaware in the mid-70s. And also, I'll bring this up at the end of the video, because if it starts to rain at night, you may want to pay attention to this. Let me just see if I can sign out of my Google very quickly. So I'm going to sign out. Now you don't have to see my map. I want to bring up something on the maps that I was screwed in last night on coastal by Dover Downs. And this is important if you're late at night, because it may happen again with DelDot, and I'm very annoyed with DelDot. Believe me, I am, and I'll get to that at the end of this video. I know it was supposed to be a weather update, but we have to talk about DelDot. That's another thing we have to talk about here. So, let's get over to, one of the 10-day. Here we go. We'll get to the 10-day in just a second. And I'll just take a look for DelDot's website to see if they have anything about the construction. And I'm very annoyed with them. But anyhow, here's the rain. Goes in overnight. The NAM would be an accurate way to look at it. So let's take a look at the NAM. Go to 12K, because again, 12K is the most accurate. So here we are at the 12K. So let's see when that heavy rain is going to be coming in. There goes the heavy rain. Now, this is very odd. Why is the rain only going to be in Delaware? Looks like we're not even going to get anything here in Ocean City. It looks like Dover's going to get pounded on. Let me check the 6C. We go with a different model, maybe it'll help. Let's see what the 6C is saying. So here's the 6C. Yeah, the 6C has it going all over the place. It has it going right into Ocean City. That main line of rain. So I am hoping the 12C is right, that we don't get that much rain here in Ocean City. That wouldn't be good, because then Coastal Highway would get flooded. Okay, so let's go to our 10-day forecast. So thankfully the Easter Day parade, if you are heading out to Berlin, will be fine. I'll quickly mention for the rock fishers, and this is very important for you guys along the Chesapeake and Crisfield and Easton, you're not going to be happy about what I'm about to tell you. And I'll quickly bring up Steve Hammond from WBOC for bringing this up along with Dan Satterfield. They've been covering it very well on Channel 16. The rock fishers, you're going to be very upset because Wakefield is going to issue a small craft advisory tomorrow. So I would check in with Wakefield and confirm that there is a small craft advisory, because if you're going rock fishing tomorrow on the Chesapeake, that's not going to be good. Now, if you are an early riser, I would try to take the boat out later on in the day, because the issue would be, even though the knots are going to pick up along the Chesapeake, you don't want to be out in the rain. You don't really want to be out there. So, Easter is saved, thank goodness. We will be in the 60s along the shore. Let's just check Salisbury's 10-day forecast, and then I'll make my rant about DelDot in just a second. Because again, I'm very annoyed with them. I'm very annoyed with DelDot today. Let's see the 10-day. Yep, look at that. Look at that. Salisbury could possibly hit 80 on Tuesday. That doesn't surprise me. Because again, they're inland. That's why I don't want to be in Salisbury. This is why I'd rather be in Ocean City. So I can get the nice sea breeze. We're not even going to hit 80 on Tuesday. So that is very good. So, we'll get over to DelDot's website in just a second. Alright, so now we're going to go to here. Now, as you see here, this is Dover. Now, last night, I had a problem in the Dover area. And this is the part that really bothered me last night by exit 114. So by exit 114, guess what? They were doing road work in this area, right by Dover Speedway. And I understand why they're doing it late at night. But, let's see. Yep, message signs. They don't even give an advisory to let you know. Oh, wait, here we go. Let's check their map. Let's check their map very quickly. Oh. They're actually putting ADA accessibility on DelDot Highway in Dover. Oh boy. You can't make this stuff up. But guess what? Nothing about roving repair work on DelDot Highway, on Route 1. Again, shame on you, DelDot. Shame on you. Shame on you for not telling people that you're going to do roving repair work and close the right lane of Route 1 by Dover Speedway. I'm very angry with them. So, if it starts pouring tonight, and again, I'm going to urge everybody to do this, get off of the exit for Delaware College. Please do so, because you'll save yourself a lot of headaches if you're going to be out later tonight. I don't know how bad the roving repair work's going to be. If you need to get back to Route 1, I would say go on Bay Road, make a left on Little Creek. There is a ramp that will get you over to Route 1. I'm trying to... No, right, it is South Bay Road. It is South Bay Road. You stay on South Bay Road, and you make a right. So, get you right over the Route 1 that way. Not that ramp. This ramp. See? This is the ramp you gotta take. That's where you get confused. Alright, so that's going to wrap up this update. Thank you all for watching. Until the next one, please take care.